Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This reading could resonate if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Only take it if it does. And remember, there is no gender in Tarot. If I pull a queen, I could be talking about anyone. You'll know by the way I describe their personality. All the information to book a private personal is in the description below and in the pin section of the comments. Spirit, yeah, please have a message for Taurus. Okay, loud and clear. Just pull these in the order that they. So we're starting off with the 3 of Wands, the Moon, Pisces energy, the Magician, the 7 of Pentacles, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck I have Death, Scorpio energy. I feel like there's a situation that you want to end here, but you're just not sure how. It's like you're being kind of secretive about it. You know, I think you're being patient, that maybe it's a situation that's a little more delicate than just ending something and cutting someone off here. And this could be a work situation as well. It's like you're trying to, I think, go with the energy and just kind of like wait it out, because there's something where you've put in a lot of work. You're trying to see if you can get something back out of it, but I feel like you're also tempted to give up and just end things here. For a lot of you, I feel like this is definitely work or something that you do, you know, for financial gain. There's something with it though where it's not even necessarily just about the financial gain. It's like you've lost confidence in something here, like in your own skill or your own ability. It's sort of like, I feel like there's a shadow aspect to this where, you know, if you're not, you know, I feel like receiving something for every ounce of work that you've done here, maybe you're just not getting like the validation that you seek in something here, then you're ready to like abandon ship and just leave something behind. I don't see you, you know, introspectively like looking at something to see different ways that you can change it. You're just kind of like patiently waiting to see if anything's going to happen at all. And when things start to look like it's too much work, or you're not really, you know, getting validated for the effort you're putting in, that's when you kind of like get into this more negative side where you feel like it's time to, you know, leave this behind. And let's see. The Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands. The 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. This is kind of interesting. I think that some of you are comparing yourself to someone else. So this is this is kind of the thing that I would get, right? Like, say I've started a business, and someone that I know personally like starts a business at the same time as me, and I'm doing okay, but things aren't progressing that much. It's like slow, steady patience, and someone else's business kind of takes off. So I start comparing myself to that person and sort of become obsessed with their success, There's like a closeness to a person, but the two of you are quite different. So there's like different aspects to you. So maybe there's like this person's receiving support for, I don't know, or recognition for something that they're doing, and I feel like you feel some type of way. I don't feel like it's like a jealousy thing. I'm not saying that, I'm not like making you sound like that. What I'm saying is that you're like not understanding why one person's effort kind of is taking them in one direction and another person's isn't. This is what I do want to point out though, is the focus of these two people, right? Like we have a Page of Cups, Queen of Wands energy. And then over here we have an Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So what I feel here is that one person has this open flow of like emotions, like whatever they do, they're like deeply passionate about. And they're not showing up in the Pentacle energy. I feel like this person is less concerned with money. Like whatever they do it because they love it. And so this person might always seem happy, or like things are really going well for them. It's because of like the work that they're doing and how it suits their lifestyle. I feel like here you're looking at an aspect that's more practical, so it's like your main goal, I think, with whatever this was some type of stability, being able to maybe, just make a good amount of money doing what you're doing and be recognized for your work in a practical way, So you're kind of comparing, and I feel like that's actually good, but I think the comparison is kind of skewed in perception. Because I would look at this as a blockage in some situations, if I'm just crunching numbers all the time, trying to figure out just the money aspect, and slow, steady work will eventually make me money, versus being really passionate, getting really involved, figuring out like what works best for me and other people, and like really like trying to change up when the change up needs to happen. But two really different perspectives on, I think, maybe the same business or businesses that are alike. One person's not doing it for the money. One person's doing it for, connection, to help and protect other people, or, that like I feel like this person does something like in that kind of field, and maybe you do too, because the Queen of Pentacles is also a healer, but it's like the two of you are just, I think, looking at the same thing from two really different aspects. So I feel like this is almost like remember like why you started something, and that I don't think it was about money. And I feel like where you're starting to feel sort of miserable with it is because that's all you're paying attention to with it here, is the time, not even just money, but like energy invested, time. What do they need to know about, look out for, be aware of? Okay. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's an opportunity to really do something authentically here. There's something I feel like there's this Queen of Wands, whoever this person is to you, where it's like you can't understand where they've like pulled in all of these people, or how they've gotten all these clients, or how they've gotten all this business. But, the Queen of Wands is all about attraction. The best way to attract people is, in a very like emotional way. And I think that you have those capabilities. You're the Queen of Pentacles here, yeah. But there's like a certain charm or attraction that this person has because they're not paying attention more to these practical things. I don't know. There's something about it here where like whatever you do for money, you used to do because you loved it, because you were deeply passionate about it, because it changed your life in some profound way. And you've kind of taken away from that. But whatever you're watching or viewing with this person and feeling some type of way about yourself, you really have to look into, because it gives you this opportunity to change it up, switch it up, find balance, be open again. Because I feel like I have the Devil out here, I have the Seven of Cups here. It's like you kind of got off track. But there's the opportunity to correct it here. So like what's missing here is your love for whatever this is, your deep passion for it. I mean, to the point where you're ready to give it up. So what's the advice? 6. Maybe it's saying to continue watching this person, but see how they might be connecting differently, or they remind you of being in a place or a time where like that's where you were the most connected. There's just something there with it where you've lost touch with like the deep connectivity of whatever it is that you do here. It became all financial. The advice is the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. The Fool. I feel like you're just being advised to get back in touch with why you first started something. And you'll see a lot of progress and a lot of growth in money. There's like a lot of potential in what you do, but like you stopped really believing in yourself. You started comparing yourself to other people. You made it all about the practical and financial matters of it. But I think at some point in time, you love this. You have to go back to that. You have to get back in touch with your feelings here. I feel like you, I don't know, maybe you feel separated from other people, or like, like you're like, just don't. I think you just question your ability or your skill here now a lot. And it's really just comes down to this financial status. But if you want to make more, you're going to have to come up with something creative here. I feel like you're being challenged to do that, to throw creativity back in this. At some point in time, I think that you were highly creative, and it's because you were tapped into a certain emotion, and you're, it's like you're going to realize that and be able to really change direction here. And look, the Wheel of Fortune is right behind that with the 9 of Pentacles. So if there is something that you've been working long and hard at for a long time, but you keep doing the same thing over and over again with it, like it's lost its steam. It's time to like really get back in touch with the passion of whatever you do. And I think reconnect. It's sort of like now you're just doing it out of like routine or mundane, or like it's a job, when it's not supposed to be like that, or it didn't used to be like that for years. So have to come up with a creative idea on how to connect with even more people, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon.